Harap ka. Kaway.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are holding a ticket for 2:30, the 2:30 VIP tour, line up in front of the door at this time. If you are holding a ticket for the 2:30 VIP tour, we are gonna begin that tour right now. Come to the front door. If you are holding a ticket for the 2:30 VIP tour, once again, now anyone who has a ticket for the 2:30 VIP tour, we're going to begin that tour right now.
Come in, enjoy. Thank you very much. Okay, my friends, if you're doing the tour, come and join me over here in the centre of the lobby. Let's gather around, let's get to know each other. First of all, how are you all?
Good. Awesome.
It's a bit of enthusiasm there, that's what I like to hear. And welcome, my name is Peter. I'm going to be your tour guide today, okay? Peter, if you don't understand my accent. If you guys have cameras and you want to take photographs, feel free to do so. We are going to start at the beginning with this man here. This man, his name is Sid Grauman. So you may or may not notice that front of the concrete slabs, it often says to Sid. Well, Sid Grauman, guys, as you can see, not Chinese. Born in Indianapolis. He spent a lot of time moving around the country with his family. So it's kind of like a circus, for the million type thing, that he was part of. Now, Sid Grauman settled in San Francisco. That was where he started building cinemas, movie theatres. He built several movie theatres in San Fran, which were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, 1906. So at that point, he decided to move out to LA. Los Angeles was fast becoming the movie capital of the world, and he thought, continue building movie theatres out there. He did, he built 4 of them, including just down the street on Hollywood Boulevard, the Egyptian Theatre. Now the Egyptian Theatre back in 1922, that is where the world had its very first movie premiere. For a movie called Robin Hood, and it starred Douglas Fair. So the first time they laid out the red carpet, had the lights up in the sky, and all the stars in attendance. So after the success of that event, Sid Grauman thought to himself, well now, I want to build a movie theatre especially for movie premieres. He came up with the idea for this place, and this, guys, is the biggest, the grandest out of all the ones that he built. Still to this day, that's what happens here. All the major Hollywood movie premieres take place inside this room. Just before Christmas, Star Wars premiered here. The movie 1917, probably seen some posters up around town, Sam Mendes. We had Will Smith here for Gemini Man. We had Dwayne Johnson, Karen Gillan, Jack Black, Kevin Hart here for Jumanji. Joaquin Phoenix was here for Joker, and End of Summer, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Quentin Tarantino, they're all here for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'll talk a little bit more about the premieres as we go. Sid Grauman, guys, he wanted the theatre itself to feel like it was outdoors, kind of like a garden. Okay, so if you look up there to the ceiling, you'll notice it's been hand painted with open sky, Chinese style. All of the artwork on the lobby area, all of that artwork that was hand painted out there by one man. And it is a man that some of you may recognise. If you ever saw a TV show, which was on quite a lot in the 1970s, the 1980s, it was called Kung Fu. Oh, wow. It starred David Carradine, and it also starred this man. This man's name was Key Luke. So Key Luke, he wasn't blind. He was a really well-known Chinese-American actor, as well as a really talented artist. Not only was Key Luke in Kung Fu, he's recognised in the films called Living Gremlins, about the little monsters he also played the old tea shop owner at the beginning of the film. Key Luke, responsible for all of his art. And to this day, guys, the lighting here, you see it's getting nice and low, just so it doesn't fade or affect that is his original art. How many of you are Star Wars fans? Used to be, I'm not so sure anymore. So guys, actually here we are showing Star Wars, we're just finishing up. The Star Wars pieces that we have on display are replicas, okay? A company called Sideshow Collectibles make these. The Stormtrooper and Darth Vader on the other side, which you'll see shortly, are screen accurate replicas. The people who make them, they sell them for about $2,500. So if you're a true fan, you want one for your living room, to stand at the end of your bed, start saving up now. Those Star Wars fans, whenever there's a new Star Wars movie due to be released, they start camping outside this building. In fact, last year, just before this movie opened up, they spent 2 weeks living outside, day and night. In 2015, 125 people spent about a month living outside this building. They were in their sleeping bags, they were doing work on their laptops. The idea was, those that spent the longest time out front, they would be first inside there to pick their favourite seats opening night of Star Wars The Force Awakens, which was officially December 17th, 2015. December the 14th came around, Disney, Lucasfilm, invited all those fans. They got to go in there for the premiere of the movie, and they got to go to the after show party. So
Did they shower first?
I hope so. No, patience pays off. And hopefully they've got some bars of soap. This is how they used to show movies on the big screen. So nowadays, I mean, you can fit thousands of movies onto a hard drive that big. This is about 10 minutes of just one movie. So depending on the length of the film, they may have had several of these projectors lined up in a row just so they could show one movie all the way through. Nowhere really uses this sort of tech anymore. Everything nowadays is digital. Quentin Tarantino, though, owns a theatre here in Los Angeles called the New Beverly. He only shows movies from his private collection on these projectors. In fact, when he was here for the premiere of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, one of the stipulations for holding the premiere here was that we show it on 35mm film. We don't have 35mm film projectors upstairs, so we had to fit them. It took us a whole week ends just to accommodate Quentin Tarantino. Guys, we're going to start making our way into the main auditorium, so follow me over this way. And as we go in, just watch your step, okay? It does slow down, it looks like it's dark. Just watch where you are going.
Ooh, nice.
On the way down, if you give these curtains a feel, look how heavy the curtains are. They are going to close when the movie begins. They will keep sound inside the auditorium. They're going to stop the sound from bouncing off the brick walls, reverberating around the place.
We're gonna go inside. Yeah. Hold to the railings, Ma, just in case. Your railings on your right. Bam, bam. Ooh, nice. It's big, 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 big. Come on, come here. Follow me.
So guys, welcome officially to the main auditorium of the TCL Chinese Theatre, IMAX. We are now an IMAX movie theatre. Definitely one of the most striking features when you first step in is the ceiling up above us, 65 feet in diameter. That was hand carved inside this room, 3 pieces at the ground level. They then hoisted it to the ceiling, they fitted it together up there. The whole thing is meant to represent the sun, kind of continuing with the outdoor garden theme that Grauman wanted. Now, the artwork around it is actually kind of a generic hero's journey story. Prince becomes a king. Second stage, the king goes on travels, adventures across land and sea. Third stage, he returns home, finds that whilst he's been gone, a dragon has been terrorising the people of his local village. So the fourth and final stage, you see the king venturing out on his horse to kill that dragon. That was all hand painted up there by artists who were lying on their backs, actually suspended from the ceiling, about 75 feet above the ground. Just like Michelangelo in the Sistine Chapel. Guys, come and join me down here. Grab yourself some seats in these 2 rows in front of you. Is that? So yeah, in 2013, they took